busy life like our life here in America, we don't get to see each other maybe if we're lucky once a month or maybe once every 2-3 months. So when we get together here, we like to talk and chat, and this is a great thing. That's what events are for. But at certain times, and especially this, the next few minutes, I would really, really appreciate if you guys just pay attention to us, give us your undivided attention. Make your socializing with me here. All of you, inshallah ta'ala. I really appreciate it. All of you, inshallah ta'ala. Syrians and Egyptians and Palestinians. Maybe they still don't hear me. They don't hear me yet, right? طيب. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن سار على هديه ثم ما بعد. I know tonight I still hear voices. To be honest with you, I cannot talk. I really cannot talk when I hear voices because this is a serious message. This is a serious event. It's about people who are dying by the minute. And thank you. I really appreciate it. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن سار على هديه ثم ما بعد. I really applaud every human being or organization that have said or done something for Syria. It is really commendable, and it is really something that not many people can do. Individuals who put their lives on the side, they did not care about their future, they did not care about their life, went to Syria, tried to help by themselves. Organizations who are putting Syria and the Syrians before their own families, working day and night to make sure that the Syrian voice, the voice of the children, the voice of the women who have no representation, that their voice is heard. It is the responsibility of each and every human being that believes in justice. Not just a Syrian individual. I am not Syrian. I'm Palestinian. And Brother Sharif Ahmed is not Syrian. He's Egyptian. But we all, when there is a need, we all are Palestinians, we're all Syrians, we're all Egyptians. When there is a time that our people need us. That's why we're in the room here, regardless of where we came from. We're for them. Since the emergency started, the crisis started in Syria, many organizations start stepping up, being formed, and start helping. I know Syria First was among the first organizations that started working for Syria and the Syrians to make sure that their voice is heard. Type. Maybe it's more affordable for all of us to give the $1,000. So let us see many hands, inshallah ta'ala, raised for $1,000. بإذن الله. $1,000. بارك الله فيك. واحد. اثنين, inshallah ta'ala. Anyone, inshallah ta'ala? $1,000, acceptable or affordable by everyone. Almost everyone. Almost everyone. $85 a month, less than $3 a day. Barakallah feek, ya. Barakallah feek. May Allah reward you, ya Rabb. $1,000, inshallah ta'ala. $85 a month. $85. Even if your kids decided to save this money on daily basis from their allowance, they will be able to save it. $3 a day. $3 a day. Anyone else, inshallah ta'ala? $1,000. Bidnillah. Bidnillah. $1,000 or $85 a month. Type. $500, inshallah. $500 or $43 a month. Almost. Barakallahu feek. I have the first person, second person. MashaAllah. Anyone else, inshallah ta'ala, with $500? Bidnillah. $500. Barakallahu feek, ya akhi. Allah yabarak feek wa yahfadak, ya Rabb. A fourth person, inshallah ta'ala, with $500. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, يحشر قوم من أمتي يوم القيامة على منابر من نور يمرون على الصراط كالبرق. يمرون على الصراط كالبرق. Those who don't understand Arabic, I will repeat it in English, inshallah. ليسوا بالنبيين ولا الصديقين ولا الشهداء. ناس مثلنا مثلكم، مثلنا مثلكم, just like us. هم أناس تقضى على أيديهم حوائج الناس. $250 or $20 a month. Give even a small amount, it's okay. It's good for you. 1,000? بارك الله فيك يا أخي، أسأل الله أن يتقبل منك. الله يبارك فيك. Who else inshallah ta'ala would like to give? You raise your hand and give the amount inshallah. Anyone else? Anyone else in the room inshallah would like to give? Make sure, brothers and sisters, tonight, make sure. Please give the forms, Walid, to everyone inshallah ta'ala. Make sure you fill out the form. Give whatever you can give. Be it $10 a month, $20 a month. Give it on a monthly basis, because when you give on a monthly basis, it helps you remember the Syrians every month. When you see your statement, at least you remember them. At least you remember them. It doesn't matter how small the amount is. It doesn't matter. Just make sure you give on a monthly basis. Fill out the form, inshallah ta'ala. You don't have money, it's okay. You don't have it tonight, fill out your name, your information, give it to us. We will follow up with you. You don't have to have the money tonight or your credit card. Just make sure anyone who pledged, fill out the forms tonight, inshallah ta'ala. Fill them out and give them back to the volunteers. Make sure, guys, inshallah ta'ala, just fill them out and give them back to the volunteers. أسأل الله العظيم رب العرش العظيم أن يتقبل منكم جميعا صدقاتكم وأن يجعلها في ميزان حسناتكم جميعا. وأسأل الله أن يفرج عن أهلنا في سوريا وأن يعيدهم إلى بلادهم سالمين غانمين يا رب العالمين. اللهم آمين، اللهم آمين. وصلي وسلم على سيدنا محمد. السلام عليكم.
If you have a voice in the City Council of New York City, you pretty much would represent all of the people around New York City who are like you. I happen to be a Muslim, I happen to be an Arab, and I happen to be Palestinian. This would be the first of all of its kinds in the City Council. Kinan approached me after I spoke, and she said, "Come here, young man, you need to come to this event tonight." And I said, "Why do I have to go to this event? This event is much more important than anything that I represent. This event is about the oppression and the struggle of the Syrian people. This event is about the torturing and the dictatorships. This event is about something that I shouldn't be at. I should have no presence at this event. This event should be coming from people's hearts to come here and give." And she said to me, "No. Inshallah, you will win your election and you will be a voice. You'll be a voice for the Arabic people. You'll be a voice for the Muslimin. Because where are the voices?" She said to me, "Brother Ziyad, our problem is we've come to this country so many years ago, so many generations ago, and we've prospered. We've prospered, alhamdulillah, we've done very, very well. But we argue, we're part of this nation. We're Syrian Americans, we're Palestinian Americans, we're Egyptian Americans. But we don't get involved. We isolate ourselves into our own cultural organizations. And then we say, we're part of you, but we don't get involved. We don't get involved into the city planning boards. We don't get involved into the volunteer efforts that are interfaith in our communities enough. And unfortunately, do you know when we become aware that we're not involved enough? When something like this happens. And that's when we become aware. Because you ask the question, where are the voices? Everybody in this room is saying, I wish politicians would stand up and say, what's happening in Sوريا is a human tragedy. And all of humanity has to stand up together and say, we oppose this kind of tragedy. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts us through hardships. He puts us through hardships, and if we don't come together, unified as people of conscience, then we'll fail. We'll fail in trying to get to the other side of this conflict, to gain freedom and liberty and democracy, to have voices together. But again, I want to remind you that it takes disasters like this to wake us up and make us aware. Make us aware of the fact that we have weaknesses. Now, in these times of weaknesses, we as individuals here in America, sitting in these fine rooms, I'm looking around and saying, what a beautiful room this is. Kinan gave me the ticket for free. I came back to her and I said, I want to pay you for the ticket. She says, no, it's more important that you speak here and tell them. Tell them because they need to wake up and they're not aware of the fact that we need voices. So I encourage all my brothers and sisters to become involved in your politics, because if you're not involved in Franklin Lakes or Wayne or Patterson or Passaic, wherever you're from, if you are not involved, they won't stand up for you when you're having the hardship in your nation. Of course, I went back to her and gave her the $40 and said, you know, these $40, is there anything more that I can do? She said, definitely come tonight. This was at 2 o'clock. I went back to New York and I came back to New Jersey. Shed a few tears when I saw the children. I have a 9-year-old boy, it's Mutarak ibn Ziyad. And I have an 11-month boy, his name is Zainuddin. And I see children his age. I saw the doctor trying to put his head back together. And when I saw the child's face, I saw my son's face. And it really cut me up inside. And I said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm watching my brother Abdullah from Islamic Relief. And if you don't know about them, there's a rating agency called Morningstar. It rates how good these agencies are. They're a 4-star Morningstar rated agency, which means that you can have the most trust in the country of America if you give them the money to get to where it wants to be. Giving it to them is like giving it to your own relative and saying, حطها في جيبة عمك في Aleppo. And alhamdulillah, there's nobody that can get it quicker over there because of the fact that they have an avenue that's open to them by our government. But I have to admit, I will have to admit to you, I didn't think that there were enough of these tonight. I really didn't think that there were enough of these tonight. Because what I saw over there deserved many, many more of these tonight. They deserve many, many hands. Now, my hope is, and what I said before I came up here, is I said, you know what? In our culture, we're very humble. So inshallah, everybody stuffed one of these envelopes or wrote some pertinent information about their accounts. And inshallah, the number that I counted while he was doing is going to be 10 times more, inshallah. But I want to remind you, أنا امكنان قالت لي أمانة لازم تيجي الليلة قلت لها إن شاء الله عمتي. Because there is something that's bigger than all of us. These are all the trials that we're put through by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How are you when the times were hardest? How did you do? How much did you give? And these are the kinds of ways that we have to respond. There's a lot of businessmen. The Syrian community is very rich in businessmen, as are the Yemeni, as are the Egyptian, as are the Palestinian. And we have corporate checks. We don't feel this very much. Inshallah, all the business people with their corporate checks will be continuing to support this effort. But I say to all of you, we need voices. So please be involved in your communities, and please give back to your community so that way when the time comes for your people to be oppressed, they stand up for you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
But actually, it is very important to explain what is going on with the Arab and Muslim community. Actually, we failed to lobby for any of our countries. We failed to lobby for Palestine before. and now we failed to lobby for Iraq, and also we failed to lobby for Syria. Why? Because we don't have a voice. We don't have a voice, but we always complain that lobby Yehudi is very strong. It is very strong, yes. When they have any fundraising or any cause for what they're doing in Palestine, the Jewish travel all over from the world. They come from Europe, they come from Germany, they come from Japan, because they want to attend their convention in the DC. And this is when, the White House, look at this lobby, how strong it is. They support in their campaign the politician. They support the congressman, they support the senator, and after that, when they ask this senator or congressman to pass any law for them or anything, they will listen to them. Unfortunately, nobody support our politicians. The people who born in here, and they have the right to have their voice. And we all as Arab now, you can see what happened in Syria, and every day we're waiting, okay, what's Obama gonna say today? Oh, maybe after 10,000, they're gonna say something. Maybe after, now we are almost 60,000 people, and over hundreds and millions of refugees. Unfortunately, we're still waiting to see what the United States is gonna do. But if we really lobbied as a Muslim, as an Arab, as a human being, actually, for this crisis, probably will be in better shape at this time. So thank you very much, and thank you very much, brother, and we'll be the first supporter for your campaign. Thank you.
السلام عليكم. الحقيقة بحب اتشكر السيدة ميساء على العمل اللي عم تقوم فيه، لأنه فعلا هي ناشطة والله يعطيها العافية. بحب أقدم لكم نيكست سبيكر هلا الدكتور محمد خوام. الدكتور محمد خوام اي والله دكتور مستعجل. يلا تفضل.
بالحقيقة بدي أشكر الإسلاميك ريليف مرة ثانية وثالثة ورابعة على وقوفهم القوي واللامحدود مع قضيتنا. كثير من المؤسسات السورية والإسلامية قرروا إنه يتعاونوا مع الإسلاميك ريليف، لأنه الإسلاميك ريليف فاينالي أخذوا البرميشن ليشتغلوا داخل سوريا، وهذا أمر مشجع جدا. الإسلاميك ريليف السنة الماضية قدموا لسوريا في الداخل والخارج بحدود 10 مليون دولار. الإسلاميك ريليف بالسنة الأولى، بالسنة الثانية قدموا بالسنة الأولى قدموا 10 مليون دولار، بالسنة الثانية عندهم بلان يقدموا هلا حوالي up to 50 مليون دولار. الله يجزيكم الخير ويبارك فيكم، ونحن معكم لحتى تتحرك سوريا بإذن الله. بالحقيقة هالثورة السورية اللي موصفت بكثير من الألقاب، منها اليتيمة، منها الكاشفة، منها الحقة وهكذا، وكل هالألقاب كانت صائبة، وهذا يعود الفضل فيه لشعبنا السوري. حذركم شوي الشعارات. الأخوة كانوا عم بيرددوا وبكل حماس وبكل انفعال وبكل قوة: على الجنة رايحين شهداء بالملايين، على الجنة رايحين شهداء بالملايين. فكرت أنا بهالكلام، يا هل ترى رح نصارع النظام ندفع الملايين؟ يبدو كلام كان صحيح جدا. للأسف من بداية الثورة إلى الآن والعالم كله متلكئ، يعني أي شيء أفضل من لا شيء. بالنسبة للموقف الأوروبي كان واضح إنه امبارح اختتموا اجتماعاتهم في جنيف أو في بروكسل على أساس إنه طرحت أمريكا أو طرحت فرنسا وإنجلترا مشروع تسليح الجيش الحر. المشروع إلى الآن ما تبلور ولا هذا، فراح يتأجل كمان شهرين ثانية لإعادة عرضه. الغربي من كوبا وغيرها، كوبا برازيل وهكذا. ثمن حريتنا حيكون غالي، ولكن ان شاء الله تعالى الحريه التي ستطلع على سوريا ستسطع المنطقه كلها باذن الله. والحمد لله الحمد لله هناك نقله جيده جدا في العديد من المدن التي تمثلت في المجالس الثوريه. المجالس الثوريه هي عباره عن قوى فاعله مختاره ومنتخبه بصفين نقيض الاي، حاطين عقلهم واموالهم وارواحهم على ايديهم ويشركوا توكلين على الله لتحرير البلد. علينا ان ندعم هذه القوى، علينا ان نقف الى جانبها، علينا ان نختارها وندعها تعمل كل في اختصاصه. وبالاخير اهم شيء في الموضوع هو تعاوننا، لانه بالحقيقه في بيت شعر بيقول لولا المشقه لساد الناس كلهم، لولا المشقه لساد الناس كلهم، فالبذل يفطر والاقدام قتال. بهالمرحله نحن بحاجه لناس عندها عقول، عندها عطاء، عندها شجاعه تستطيع ان تقود هذه المرحله.
في عنده عده اغنيات من اجل الثوره السوريه، وانا ما رح اقول اساميهم ولا رح اقدمهم، رح خلي اخونا الاستاذ عبد الفتاح بصوته هو يقدم لنا اياهم، وان شاء الله تعالى بنكون مستمتعين حالنا بالكلام. واتمنى انه ما حدا يغادر القاعه، لانه في بعد اخونا عبد الفتاح في شاب يمكن نازل عنده قصيده بده يقولها، فخلينا نبدا وننهي الحفل كلاتنا مع بعض بدون انه ما نتشتت. تفضل استاذ عبد الفتاح.
شكرا. I'm so honored to be with you here. Actually, the first song that was wrote for the Arab Spring was written by me for the Tunisian revolution and then for the Egyptian revolution. And my first song for the Syrian revolution was when I saw them killing the people in burial ceremony. I wrote the song with سوريا بلد الشهيد. سقط الشهيد، سقط الشهيد، مد ايدي الواحد شهيد، شالوا شهيد ووقف على وصله شهيد، صلى عليه واحد شهيد، دفنوا شهيد، دفنوا شهيد، ودعاله كم واحد شهيد. يا سوريا يا بلد الشهيد، يا سوريا يا بلد الشهيد، بصرخ بصوتي وغنوتي، بصرخ بصوتي وغنوتي، شايف بعيد وطن الكرامة بيتولد فجره الجديد، وطن الكرامة بيتولد فجره الجديد، وطن الكرامة بيتولد فجره الجديد. يا سوريا يا قلب العرب، يا سوريا يا قلب العرب، نصرك أكيد أكيد. المجد للشهداء هم أطهر الأبناء، المجد للشهداء هم أصدق الأنباء، المجد للشهداء هم أصدق الأنباء، المجد للشهداء هم عزنا هم فخرنا والقمة العلياء، المجد للشهداء
يا سوريا ضميهم اتعطري بيهم، يا أرض ضميهم اتعطري بيهم، دلهم زهوتنا أجمل مكان فينا، دلهم ضحكتنا أطهر مكان فينا، دلهم نور الكون اللي بيحيينا. المجد 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 للشهداء، المجد 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 للشهداء.
دي برضه بنعملها سوريا، من انها برضه تعجبكم.
في كل شبر في سوريا بطل، في كل صبح في سوريا أذان، في كل شبر في سوريا بطل، في كل صبح في سوريا أذان، ينده يقول لنا مهما حصل، يسقط شهيد تغلى الأوطان، وشهيد يمد إيديه لشهيد، يظهر هلال ويقرب عيد، شهيد يمد إيديه لشهيد، يظهر هلال ويقرب عيد، ومهما كان الفجر بعيد الضي بعد العتمة أكيد. في كل شبر في سوريا بطل، في كل شبر في سوريا بطل، في كل شبر في سوريا بطل.
شكرا.
بدي اقول انه ما انا اللي كتبت الورقه، الله يهديكم ويجزيه الخير، ولكن ابن اخي الله يحفظكم هو اللي قدمها. انا بس يعني اريد ان اشكر الدكتور الله يجزيه الخير على تقديمه للفيديو من الداخل، وان كان حقيقه هيج مشاعرنا واثار شجوننا ونكأ جراحنا، ولكنه في الحقيقه وضعنا على حقيقة المأساة في الداخل، فجزاه الله عنا كل خير. قبل أن أقول القصيدة أريد أن أوجه كلمة، لا أوجهها إلى النظام السوري لأنه أدنى من ذلك، ولا أوجهها إلى الضمير العربي والإسلامي وحتى العالمي، لأننا فقدنا الأمل فيه، وليس لنا أمل إلا بالله سبحانه وتعالى، ولكنني أوجهها وأناشد بها إخواننا نحن أنتم الذين تصدروا للعمل من أجل سوريا، والذين انبروا للجهاد عن مقدساتنا وعن دمائنا في الداخل والخارج. أقول لهم اتقوا الله فيما اؤتمنتم عليه، اتقوا الله في إخوانكم، اتقوا الله في دمائهم، اتقوا الله في أعراضهم، وحدوا صفوفكم، اجمعوا كلمتكم، راقبوا الله في أنفسكم، أخلصوا لله تعالى. نداء إلى سادة التحرير. كم مدنف أودى به شجن، كم مدنف أودى به شجن، وأفاض في النجوى به الأرق، لا ليله ليل إذا خطرت في روعه الذكرى فينصعق، لا ليله ليل إذا خطرت يسبح أدمع وهنا على النجوى تنازعني نفسي، ويسبح أدمع العبق. أترى يطيب لساهم نغم، ومن الغرام يكده العرق. أترى يطيب لساهم نغم، أترى يطيب لساهم نغم، ومن الغرام يكده العرق. فالليل شلون صوت؟ يعني إذا كان بعيد يمكن أهدأ شوي. فالليل قد جمدت محاجره، فالليل قد جمدت محاجره والفجر أطبق جفنه الرهق، فمتى تلوح الشمس في أفق وعليه ينشر ظله الغسق، والصبح قد حجزته أروقة وطوته في الأغلال يختنق. يا شام يا شام يا فجرا طواه دجا، يا شام يا فجرا طواه دجا، وعلى جراح العشق ينغلق. فاض الغرام إليك من مهد، فاض الغرام إليك من مهد نشوى، وبالأشواق تحترق. وأتى الربيع فليس من فنن تدهر الربوع به وتأتلق. فالفجر لم يهد النوار سنا، فالفجر لم يهد النوار سنا، وإذا الأصيل بدمعه غرق. والورد قد جمدت محاجره، والورد قد جمدت محاجره، والياسمين كأنه حبقوا سرقوا من الأزهار بسمتها، وقد انزوى خوفا بها العبق.